The investigation is to investigate what is it that is aware of my experience, which is another way of asking, who am I? I don't use the traditional formula, who am I, because it's a formula that has been applied so many times and has been so misunderstood. And I don't, unless, so it's open to misinterpretation. It takes some explanation. So I have found other questions that I think are effective. For instance, what is it that is aware of my experience? Now, whatever it is that is aware of our experience is what we call I. So the question, what is it that is aware of my experience, is identical to the question, what or who am I? But it's a question that is not really open to misinterpretation. What is it that is aware of my experience?
I can feel that.
Okay,
the who am I question I
but exactly,
can't answer.
Who am I? I'm not meaning to disparage the question, who am I? It's a perfectly good question, but it takes some explanation and has been misunderstood by so many commentators, and it's been overused. So this is just another approach, a fresh approach to the same. Ask yourself, well, what is it that knows my experience? In other words, you're not interested in what you are experiencing, whether you're experiencing a toothache, a feeling of boredom, an ecstatic emotion, the taste of tea. That's not what we're interested in at this point. We're interested in what is it that knows that, and what is the nature of that.
And somehow you can. When you ask it, I go there, I experience awareness, because that's always the thing.
What experience is awareness then?
The awareness, experience awareness. Yeah. So I can feel awareness, I know I'm aware all the time. But somehow I cannot stay there.
Well,
so if there is this question, you can ask me this question and I can be there for...
When you say I cannot stay there, you mean awareness cannot remain resting in its own being. It rises again as the mind and goes outwards and gets busy with an object. So when it does that, just ask itself, ask yourself again the question, what is it that is aware of my experience? Or you could ask yourself the question, where are you going? Or any such question that draws the mind again towards its essence. And then you go there again. Awareness rests in itself again. You abide there, self-abidance, self-resting. Then, through force of habit, awareness will rise again in the form of the mind and go outwards towards objects. Well, if your mind is not required by circumstance to be busy with objects, then you can just ask yourself the question and come back again. But don't ask the question mechanically. It's not who am I, who am I, who am I. There are so many questions, and we've explored many of them. There are many ways in which you can attract the mind back to its source. Find a way that is alive and meaningful, not repetitive or mechanical for you.